time on Dragon Ball Z.
Baby, I don't understand it.
You came back? You came back? Don't fuck with me. It's only right. What's good, y'all? It's your boy Dev. Plizank. Man, first things first, man. You know, happy Jameson Fridays. You know, usually it's anything Fridays, but since in light of St. Patrick's Day, we're gonna say Jameson Fridays. Happy Jameson Fridays, y'all. Have a safe weekend out there. The boy X has dropped a new album out of nowhere because I thought it was gonna come out in April, but apparently, you know, my subscribers, they're always on top of me, man. No pun intended. And they always tell me, you know, when some new shit coming out. That's actually, y'all want to know my source, where I get my music from, where I know when new music coming out? Go on Twitter, go on Instagram. That's basically where I get my news feed from. But called Question Mark. I don't know why I'm looking at my screen because it is on my Apple Music. It's called Question Mark. You know what? At this point, I'm not even surprised what this nigga does. Like, to be honest with you, like he gonna do whatever he want to do. And I'm gonna let him, all right? He kind of released like some kind of like grunge slow album, you know, last time it was like a rock album, and I was cool with it, but it kind of pissed a lot of people off that weren't used to that type of music, you know what I'm saying? A lot of people like X for his rap screaming type shit, and when he threw that rock scene on a lot of people were just like, yo, this, I might have to go, man, because, you know, this shit is kind of emotional right now. You know, I'm not used to this side. Look, I've grew up on all type of musics. You know, for me, it was kind of refreshing. I did not expect that coming out of him. I kind of missed that, you know, when it was the 90s. We had the Nirvanas and the Pearl Jams and, you know, artists like that. Well, who else was there? Blink 182. So, you know, artists in that, when it was kind of the grunge era, I was digging it. You know, that's what we grew up on, kind of. So I was like, yo, X, you always surprising me. I like you as a rapper, kind of, but, you know, you as a rock artist, you know, you kind of do the damn thing. So yeah, man, today we just go, look, I got the Barefoot ready. You know, I already listened to a couple tracks on here, which was Hope, Changes, Sad. Sad has actually, you know, become a good song. I actually, at first I didn't really like it. I thought it was gonna be but, you know, after listening a couple more times, it's kind of catchy. It's like a radio hit, but at the same time, you know, it could still be underground. That makes sense. So yeah, man, we're just gonna get right into this, man. I don't want to talk y'all ears off. Sometimes like I'll talk a bitch draws off. All right, just letting y'all know like that. We're just gonna get right into this track, man. Like always, been fucking talking too much. Let's get right into this. We got XXXtentacion. One to Mario sign question marks. Y'all ready? All right, man. This shit. Let's get some pump in it. You know, pump that shit. You know what I'm saying? You know, we gonna pour, you know what I'm saying? I told y'all, bro, nothing changes, bro. Just because albums want to come out on, you know, anything Fridays, Jameson Fridays, does not change the fact that I'm not gonna drink on Fridays, bro. Like, if albums want to do that, they working on my time, I'm gonna keep drinking. The first track we got is called Instructions. So I'll let this ride.
To let my energy and mind be felt in a less aggressive way, but a more passive and genius way was ideal with this album. You've never been into the alternative sound and have not been open to trying different things. Open your mind before you listen to this album. You can listen to it anywhere.
He's exactly right for what he just said. A lot of people nowadays aren't just open. You know, they stuck to their gangster, or they stuck to their country, or, you know, they just stick to straight metal. A lot of people aren't open to listen to different genres of music, man. When it comes to X, he's trying to basically explore and experiment. And I always tell a lot of artists to do that. You know, if you can sing, you think you can sing, try to sing. If you think you can be a rock star, try to be a rock star. Do everything. You know, when you're given that platform, when you're given the chance to basically express yourself to a community, you know, just have fun with it. And I feel like X doing this whole like grunge rock thing, it's basically working out for him. Like, he's definitely doing the damn thing, and I kind of like him better like this than him being the actual rapper. Like, because I remember when it came to X, all I used to think about was, look at me, fuck on me. You know, like, I mean, the song was cool and all, but that's something that I wasn't really down with, like, after a couple listens. But his last album, 17, I still vibe that shit. Like, I bumps that shit. I'm not even gonna lie to y'all. Track 2, Alone, Part 3. Damn, there was 2 other parts? Shit, hold on, let me listen to the 2 other Alones. Not this again.
Underneath the feet, she turned and left. The question was my word.
Man, y'all saw the previous episode, man. Like, come on. Last time we did this, bro, I was not ready for it. Like, he warned me, though. He did say at the beginning that, you know, like, look, guys, be prepared, be open to the music. If he gonna make music like this, me being off alcohol, this is not good, you know what I'm saying? Because he really be talking to me. You know what I'm saying? I really be feeling him on an emotional level. And that's the one thing I do appreciate. Look, I got to start putting some respect on X's name because I've been, you know, including him in that mumble rap, SoundCloud rapper. You know what I'm saying? Like, yes, that's how he came up. He's not that same guy anymore, all right? Like, it is what it is. Like, he is definitely not the rapping dude that we once knew. He has become a versatile artist. He is a rock star. He is a rapper. He is a singer. I fuck with a dude, man. Like, honestly, it's really hard to hate on dude. The dude plays freaking Fortnite when I'm Dante, just trying to be accepted in this world, and it seems that he has a lot of hurt in him, and he's just expressing himself in the music, man. And look, man, I'm all for it, dog. If we gonna get a whole album like this, man, let me lock in real quick. Let me switch my mood up because I definitely thought we was getting a rap album. Let me. Hold on, I gotta chill, y'all. Y'all be catching me on my camera, man. Y'all be seeing kind of the real me for a little bit. I need to just chill. Track 3, Moonlight.
Spotlight, moonlight. Then why you tripping, get your Mariah? Shawty look good in the moonlight. All these pussy niggas so bad, mine. Look good in the moonlight. All these pussy niggas so bad, mine. Spotlight,
Damn,
moonlight.
that'd be
Then why you
nasty.
tripping, get your Mariah? Feel like I'm destined. I don't need no Smith and Weston now. But who you testing? Fuck a scandal, here's your lesson now. Like, right?
Man, you know, this man X, like, I gotta give it up to the kid, man. Like, he know what he doing, bro. Like, this is different. Like, this is him evolving as an artist. You know, like, this is that beat. I don't know who produced that beat, because that beat is amazing. That shit just, you know what I'm saying? It sounds like some alien type shit, some spacey ass sounds. I don't know who came up with that beat, but it fit perfect for him. And he was singing, but at the same time, he was kind of rapping. That wasn't actually a full rock song. You know, that was actually something that I can vibe to. And I'm just amazed by this dude because the next track is Sad. And like I said, Sad, I didn't like it at first when I first listened to it, but you know, it's okay. It's a first listen. As I listened to it a couple more times, I mean, it grew on me, and I like what he was doing in that track as well because he was kind of like singing, and the beat was just, I don't know, man. Like his production team is really put together, and as well as he knows, as I think X just has a grasp for this music shit. You know what I'm saying? Like he understands. Like when you have artists like Kendrick listened to the 17 album, all right, and Kendrick said, "Yo, the album was fire." It took, you know, the funny part, like I said before, it took Kendrick Lamar to say that, damn, this man X is a great artist, you know, to get everybody else's on the bandwagon because everyone, look, nobody nowadays, because it's kind of sad that nowadays the era we live in, man, people are scared to have their own opinion. Like if you like something, you like something. If you don't, you don't. Why are you worried about the next man's what they think of you? You know what I'm saying? That's why I understand. Like if you don't like something, be cool with it. Like just accept that you don't like it, move on. Have a conversation, and it is what it is. No one's gonna freaking kill you for not liking, you know, certain X music, certain Kendrick albums, or certain Eminem shit. Like, yo, don't worry about that. No one's gonna kill you. But yes, man, this man X is evolving as an artist. I'm definitely loving what I'm hearing, man. Like, the dude can make music. He's not a rapper at this point. He's just an artist. Like, track 5, The Remedy for a Broken Heart.
Steady trying to maintain same things that a blow bitch might frame. My brain can't fathom what the hate say. He say, she say, how about me say? Get a V say, headed to the islands ASAP. What's on the line? I'm sadder than most of y'all with the money and the freedom, nigga. What is money really worth if it ain't love? I'ma find a perfect balance, it's gonna take time. I heard shot this with a little bit of that. We gon' be all, we gon' be all, we gon' be all, we gon' be all. This with a little bit of that. We gon' be all, we gon' be all, aight, we gon' be all, we gon' be all. Miss a little bit of weed with a little bit of cash with a little bit of that.
I am falling for you, falling for you. I am falling for you, I am falling.
you know what, man? Hey, man, like, I fuck with this nigga. Like, man, dog, like, straight up, man. I love this nigga music. Like, it is what it is. Like, I from the point where I listened to him after that Cup of Tea song with the, you know what I'm saying? Like, after that, from that point on, I'm really fucking with this dude, bro. Like, I definitely, yo, like, and like I said, man, look, his whole legal issues, like, he a knucklehead. I understand that. Before it was even worse. Before I kind of like had this fire hatred towards him because of how he acted and how he was portraying himself, and you know he wanted to fight everybody. I'm just sitting there like, come on, man, like really, bro, like it's just chill, guy. But then as he's grown up, you know, I'm loving his maturity. Because now he just understands, you know, and he's very emotional. He's, you know, he's getting in his feels. He did have some legal issues, you know, that he's getting through right now. And, you know, it kind of slapped in his face like, look, bro, you could get 10 years or whatnot. So you need to get your ass right. Stepped up to the plate, and now he's making music. He's trying to do good for the community. You know, I'm loving this side of music. Look, I'm telling y'all, I mean, y'all know me, man. I love this slow shit. I ain't got no problem showing my side to y'all and telling y'all how I feel about an artist or whatnot. And I'm telling you right now, man, this dude right here he's making good music. And I know it sucks because I usually only do like rap artists. I never actually do like rock artists, you know, because I know rock music is kind of dead, but they, you know, they're still making music over there on that side, on that genre, even with country music and whatnot and different kind of stuff. There's a lot of music out there. I know I only focus usually on rap, but with X, it gives me a chance to show you guys that I also listen to different kind of music, man. I vibes with this. Maybe you do guys need to open your mind, and you know, I know we're in an era of a lot of people like to jam and, you know, like to roll their heads off on something. The heads will roll, you know what I'm saying? You roll your heads off on Molly and shit like that. I understand, you know, you're a kid, you want to party, but when we were young, you know, we had the Blink 182s and the Red Hot Chili Peppers and the Foo Fighters, and, you know, we had Daft Punk and stuff like that. You know, Avril Lavigne, you know what I'm saying? Evanescence. We had artists like that where even the black community was listening to that shit. Like, it wasn't just a one-sided thing. And with X, man, I'm glad he's trying to kind of bring that shit kind of back. I wish somebody would have told me that it was gonna be a sad album, because I wouldn't even have drink. I would have just started drinking at like 8 in the morning instead of drinking at 1, because it's like, damn, yo, like this is not good for me. And I know I talk a lot, especially when I'm drinking. I'm just genuinely happy with what I'm listening to right now. That's just honestly what it is. And another line I always said, man, everybody thinks that just because, yeah, I make money on YouTube and whatnot. Yes, it's not a secret. I also work my ass off at my job. So I have like 2 jobs. But people don't understand, man, money isn't everything. You got to understand that. Money isn't everything. Money will not buy you happiness. All right? And think about it right here with X. The man is making money. He's doing his thing. He probably drives like a Beamer or something that is $100,000. And yet you can hear in his music, it's reflecting in his music, that he is feeling some type of void, some type of hurt. You know, when it comes with fame, it's hard to build genuine companionship. Like, it's honestly hard, because who do you know really wants you for you? Do they want you because you're X, or do they want you because you're a cool ass dude? You know what I'm saying? So when it comes to like the bigger you get, it's harder, man, because you don't know what people want. They don't, you know, if they want you for the clout, you know, they want to use you for your money. You know, it's hard, man. People think it's so easy because, yeah, that's all I always say, man. Enjoy what you have. Enjoy your life, because someone's life is always worse. Rant is over. I'm so sorry for talking so much. I am feeling it. I'm starting to feel it. Track 6, Floor 555. Was he saying Chef Boyardee? Well, I'm fat, boy. A nigga is hungry, though. That's the one thing I do not want from X. Yeah, there's a couple songs where I'm just like, you know, I understand, you know, what it's for, but for the most part, nah, I don't like that part of him. And it's okay. And I'm not scared to tell you X fans that I do not like when he fucking screams into the goddamn mic about some bullshit. Bite me. Track 7, Numb. You see, dog. I'm just really appalled by the versatility. Like that's honestly what it is, man. Like he's just, you wouldn't even think this is the same kid out there screaming and shit like, you know what I'm saying? Like you wouldn't think that's the same kid. Like this man, he doing his thing, guy. Like, and the thing is, I know he can rap. I've heard tracks where he can rap, like that Riot track. After the Look At Me video, like when he did that at the end, and I was like, yo, he's actually really spitting. So I mean, it's not like the dude can't rap. He can do it all, and he's showing it right here. Track 8, Infinity, featuring Joey Badass. They just did a remix together.
As they come, they feel it get numb. You think you got a little buzz, so now you can't get stung. I feels like salmonella. Do this shit with no effort, no pressure, no gimmick shit, no radio records. Just textbook rhyme style with the raw texture. Punchlines, right hooks, now that's a trifecta. No more free elections, I'm texting these niggas extras. Just the pro of all errors.
Y'all remember how I told you like how old school beats in the 90s it had like lowly vibes? And y'all were like, what is lowly music? You know, this is that chill, relaxed music, you know what I'm saying? Some stuff that you study to. I was like, no, man, that's what old school hip hop was built upon. Like, tracks like this. You hear this shit? Something that'll mellow you out, you know what I'm saying? Have you thinking, stimulate your mind.
The police were like 8 grips if you talking all that 8 shit. I'm not talking while you babe shit, but I'm banging on my chest, bitch. Ay, traveling through the infinity, you know that nigga pretend to be, all that bullshit do not get to me, I am a spirit and entity, you don't want to suck on my energy, no more, I don't feel the pain no more, I spent years at the crib, so I don't feel the pain no more, I don't feel the pain no more.
Oh my god, that beat is nasty. Hey, let me know if y'all would actually be down for a Joey Badass X collab album. I think that'd be pretty cool. I think that X, he wouldn't be as lyrical. I mean, actually, you know, he could. Nah, let me not disrespect Joey like that. I definitely think Joey is on a different level as a rapper than X. X is getting there. You know what kind of surprised me with that verse from X? As he was rapping, you listen to him, he actually did, if you listen to his whole old raps where he has that same, you know, that same cadence, that same flow where he, you know, and I'm usually really not a fan of, you know, when the rappers like, you know, the SoundCloud rappers or whatever, they, such as Cardi, using the after every line. Even Uzi does it from time to time. But the way X did it right there, a lot of people said before they couldn't understand what he was saying, and all they could hear was the and on that verse right there, I could clearly understand what he was saying, like perfectly. And he was spitting some shit. Like he, you know, he was rapping about the ape and the gorilla, the monkey, whatever. And then he was basically, you know, rapping around that topic. You know what I'm saying? He can stick to a concept. It's not like the guy just doesn't know what to do with the raps. So I definitely was feeling him. Joey, man, like that beat overall, just something laid back. I told you, that lolly vibe shit, I am fucking with that. And seeing as X probably watches anime, you know, like he loves that shit. And a lot of people, y'all gotta understand, that is not lolly music. That is not that anime chill shit. Like, that is basically old school hip hop. That's definitely probably my favorite track on this project so far. Track 9, Going Down.
Going down, it's going down. Going down, it's going down. I own the shit, need a diaper. Let little yachty one night. I eat a pussy like rice and egg. Not gonna know where my Tyson ain't. When I drunk, I feel like fighting eight. Oh my god, shawty think she. Oh my god, yeah. Oh my god, shawty.
See, that right there is the bullshit I was talking about. Like, you know, the old X. The one that y'all told me to get on and kind of listen to. And I'm just like, what? Why is he talking like that? And why is he rapping like that? Nah. I feel like he just did that to cater to his old school fans. My guy, you don't need to go back to that sound. Like, do what you just did on that previous track, my guy. Like, do it for 17 tracks, and I promise you, you do a rap album like that, niggas gonna respect you. Because that right there is like, that's the thing that confuses me. Like, you can make songs like that are just straight, like dumpster juice. Like, that shit was dumpster juice. I don't care what y'all say. I ain't talking about feelings right there. Like, straight dumpster juice, that track right there. But then you go on the previous track, and it's just like, you're basically going bar to bar and staying on the heels of a Joey Badass, one of the best rappers in the game today. Like, come on, man. Like, I just don't understand that tactic. Track 10, Pain equals Best Friend. I mean, in some cases, I guess, featuring Travis Barker. God damn it. Travis fucking Barker. But if y'all don't know who Travis Barker is, man, like, you might be too young. Travis? You know what's really crazy about that what's the similarities between that song? Obviously, Travis Barker was on that track. If you guys don't know who Travis Barker is, he used to be the drummer for Blink 182. If y'all don't know who Blink 182 is, might be time for y'all to you know, go. I don't even know, man. But yeah, basically the famous drummer of Blink 182. You can also hear in that track the similarities to a Blink 182 track. I kind of got a little nostalgia there. I think I was back in the 2000s, 2001s when I was a teenager, and I'm just like, man, when, you know, simpler times when, you know, Blink 182 would play at a party, not a black party, obviously, but you know, I was chilling with my white friends and, you know, just listening to, you know, Blink 182s and stuff like that, and just kind of like chilling around the pool and stuff. It was a good time, man. But this man X I didn't expect the screaming part. I'm all for that. I didn't mind that. I'm all for that. But the way he did that, and then you know Travis had his solo towards the end of the track. You know, all around a good track. I'm not really cool with the snippets, and I haven't said anything about the snippets. I say snippets because they're only like a minute 20 long. But you know, he's done a great job having full-fledged tracks, like 3 minutes, like that Joy Badass track was 3 minutes. And then this track right here was a minute 20, and then, you know, the next track will be like 3 minutes long. So he's doing a good job with that. I'm not really going to hate him on it because the whole project altogether is only like 36 minutes, which is crazy. It's 17 tracks on here. Track 11, Money, with XXXtentacion and Matt Ox. Boy, I thought that kid was Dunzo, bro. Like,
my dick get hit her like AK, These boys is beggars, they bases, These niggas jealous and, boy, you was better like medicine, Are you okay, bitch, Slay the pussy like I'm Jason, Fuck my face, bitch, 1-0 like the Matrix, Niggas
1-0 like the Matrix. Look, I'm tired of repeating myself, so I'm not. Y'all already know how I feel about tracks like that, like. Matt Ox, he had that cool track last year with a like, it was cool. He is a kid, so I'm not really gonna go too hard on him. But X, man, you know better, man. Like, nah. Track 12, Love Yourself interlude. Track 13, Smash, featuring P&B Rock. I actually been listening to a lot of P&B Rock lately, like that Face song, Coop. You know, I actually went back to his album, you know, I re-listened to it, and I ain't gonna lie, man, it's my go-to when I'm about to go fuck a bitch, like, straight up.
All over my bitch's face. She just got a pair all because a nigga paid. Put her in the past, cause you know, yeah, you know I smashed. Spanish don't really like a lemonade. Don't look so surprised. All she wanna do is lie. Just turn around and cry.
I feel like that beat fit more with P&B Rock than it did with X. I feel like X tried to do the same thing that P&B Rock did. I don't like those kind of tracks from X already. Like the only tracks on here that I don't like is when X does that little kind of like annoying boy. Like I'm just not a fan of that. Like, and no disrespect to X, you know, I know he has fans that do love that shit, and by all means, that's okay with you. I don't hate you for liking that. I'm just saying, for me, it's not my preference. But I do like, you know, P&B Rock right there. You know, like, I understand what P&B Rock is for. He kind of sounds like Ty Dolla $ign, and everybody loves some Ty Dolla. Like, I feel like he's like Ty Dolla's little brother. I like the way P&B Rock makes music. He always kind of makes music about like fucking and shit. Like, and like I said, when I'm on a mission, I throw on that P&B. Track 14, I Don't Even Speak Spanish, LOL.
Mamita, vente, pide a la gente. Sé que tu cuerpo me pide calor. Sé lo que siente, la noche te prende. No te preocupes, me gustan mayor. You know you got me feeling you the way you move. Dance with me through the night. Back to mi casa, baby, slide. Baby, only for a night.
Hey man, the only reason I'm gonna let that slide is because X is from the 305, alright? Because he's from down south, and I understand big is an understatement. It's a massive Latin presence down there. Obviously, everybody knows Meami. You know, it basically really is like that, yo. Like, it's basically black people and Spanish people, and rich white people. I understand where he was coming from with that track. You know, I ain't gonna lie, it kind of sounded like a little dance vibe. Maybe if he would have threw like a little bachata vibe, look, if X does some bachata, all right, bachata X. Yeah, bachata XX. I fuck with that. Hey, look, I don't know what that man Romeo Santos be saying either, but my ass be llámame contigo, llámame contigo. You know, I don't know what that shit mean, but I be jamming, yo. So I understand what X was doing right there. I give him a pass on that one. Just having a little fun. At first, I was confused because I was like, is this really him? Because this man is really good at mimicking people, like, because he really sounds like a Spanish person right now. But yeah, man, he just came at the end of the track and he did his thing. So, I mean, yeah, I mean, like, that's cool. I give him a pass on that. Look, I don't even speak Spanish either, so he threw me off, though. The next two tracks are Changes and Hope. I already did the review on that. If you want to go in the comment section below, I will link the video. I advise you go watch it. Yeah, man, Changes. Yeah, that definitely had me feeling some type of way. Track 17, Schizophrenia. And the last track is track 18, Before I Close My Eyes.
Pray the Lord my soul to keep. Hope's not too late for me. Changing in the distance. Time consumes the image.
Feel you, dog.
Pray the Lord my soul to keep. Hope's not too late for me.
Never too late, my guy. Never too late. All right, my opinions on the album, project, mixtape, whatever you want to call it. I'm having mixed feelings towards, like, because it started off so strong, and I was praising him, and then he had a couple of those tracks in between and towards the end that were kind of just like, why is he doing that? When it gets a little bit too rock starish, I'm not really a fan of, like, metal. I am open to some metal songs, but for the most part, metal is not, like, my shit. Like, so that Screamo type music is not... it's not appealing to me. He had a good balance of, you know, having the 1 minute tracks, then having like the full 4 minute, 3 minute tracks, which I thought was cool. And I think if the whole project was like minute long tracks, I wouldn't have been cool with that. You know, he is definitely, if there's one thing, put in the comment box below too, because I wanted to ask this question before, but like, does he actually play the guitar, or is somebody playing the guitar for him? Because that's a key factor right there. Because if he's playing guitar in those slow songs, then my God, man, like the guy is doing his thing. I am fucking with him. I can't hate on him. Like, that is some amazing shit right there. But if he's not playing it, then it's still cool. He still knows how to sing over a guitar. So I'm just gonna keep that there. Whenever he raps like he did on that track with Joey Badass, I feel like, you know, he is basically a good rapper. Like, he is a decent rapper, can be one of the best if he applies himself. Just saying, you know, like, let's see what he can do with a whole conceptual album. His singing is very underappreciated. He does what he needs to do to sing well for the masses. Also, when he gets into his like emo, kind of like his emo grunge type music, I fucks with that. Obviously, X has been hurt by somebody. He's been hurt lately, and he's kind of expressing himself in his music. One thing I want to say to him is like, there's never too late to change. Yeah, we all, like, basically, if you do something, you kill somebody, and, you know, you gotta live with your consequences, but it's never too late to have amends, you know what I'm saying? Like, there's always time to look at yourself and reflect and, you know, do better for yourself. So that right there, especially you're young, man, you're like 19, 20 years old. I think he's actually 18, I might be wrong, but, you know, there's never a time to be too late, and you're young. Don't worry about it. You've been given second chances. Just take your second chances and do right with them. I feel like that you finally got your head on right, and you know what you need to do, and you know the opportunity you've been given, and you're trying to preach to your fans and to your younger crowd, and trying to guide them to not make the same mistakes you are making. So for that, I respect that. I think I did pretty well, man. You know, a lot of those tracks were kind of sad, and you know, I held my own. I was off the Moscato, but you know, I held my own. And for me personally, the album, it's a 50-50 for me. Like, half of it was really good, half of it wasn't. I think if you would have cut the tracks to like 13, even 12, this project would have been one of the best of the year. But I gotta listen to it again. I gotta see how I feel about those couple of tracks. Even that Spanish track, like I said, I give him a pass. He's from Miami. He has the Spanish influence in him. Probably fucking a couple Spanish mommies and whatnot. Told him, hey, papi, you know, make a Spanish song for the Latin community. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I understand what he was doing with that. Having fun, experimenting. Nothing wrong with that. I preached on that. If you have the platform, use your platform. His versatility is what makes him a very interesting artist in the game today, and I think that's why a lot of people are you know, attached to him, and you know, they're connected to him. They want to see what he can do in the future. So I'm the same way. I want to see what this kid is. I want to see what type of music this kid makes, because I like all types of music, and if he's making all types of tracks, you know, if it kind of fits for me. So let me know how y'all feel about the album in the comment box below. Let me know if y'all liked it. Let me know if y'all disliked it. Let me know which X do you guys like. Let me know if you guys kind of like that. When he don't click this rap, because I don't like that rap. I like when he actually does stuff like with Joey Badass. And let me know if y'all would appreciate a Joey Badass XXXtentacion collab project. Like always, man, this has been your boy Dev. Don't forget, like, comment, subscribe, share, and until the next time, we are out. Don't forget, hit that like button, man. Y'all fuck with me? Hit the like button. There was no sad boy hours today. I survived. So fuck y'all, and I love y'all. Till the next time, we are out.